Look at him. He's there. He made it. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. Am I center? What am I even doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Where's everybody at? Gather on in. It's time. You better hurry up, Aries, or you're going to miss it. Hey, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you for joining. So, I'm going to start right off with Aries. Already cleared the deck. Everybody's joining. Yeah. Welcome. We're live. We're live. Good morning, Australia. Happy New Year. Well, actually, wasn't your New Year's yesterday or something? Isn't it the second in Australia? Either way, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me. Let's do this. Come on, Aries. What's going on? Let's take a look at the January ahead of you. Ahead of all of us. Okay. The full thing, huh? Okay, we're doing the full thing. Sometimes you tune in and you're like, are we doing the easy version? Nope. We're not. We're doing the long version. That's the good news for you guys. Yes, you do, Mary. Mary, you're waiting. You're Pisces. You got 12 more readings to go. Aries, January. Okay. Feed just shut down. We're still shuffling for Aries. Thank you for your patience. How exactly do the rising and moon signs apply to each reading? Watch your rising, watch your moon, and that would be beneficial for just knowing what's going on, in those other areas of life. To give you more information. Yeah, it just shut down. It didn't give me a reason. It didn't give me a warning. It just all of a sudden was back at the YouTube home screen. Okay, so if I were in February, what would my soul want to tell Aries in January? Let's see. Readings from the future. That's it. Ooh, bam. Okay. Good. Get out of here, coffee. Don't go too far. Get out of here. Okay. Ooh. What an overlay to have. Okay. So magic. Sometimes computers, but really magic. Okay. So, all right, guys. The completion. All right. First and foremost, first card, completion. The world is yours. What's completed? Some level of very difficult work that you had to do. So part of you might be asking, do I still have to do this difficult work? Do I still have to do this thing that I've been doing? The answer is, it's completed. Yes, please give a thumbs up. Give it 5. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? They're right. Give it a thumbs up, please. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the buttons. Do the things. Anyways, Aries, work's done. School's out for summer. Ba, 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 ba. All right, emotionally, an offering. So in the emotional category, we've got a very physical card. We've got you getting an offering or giving an offering. More of a get, I figured. Just wanted to tune in. So this is you getting something, getting, basically paid for the work that you've done, but not financially, energetically. So whatever this difficult work is, whatever's been going on, whatever's been taking place that's been, a source of how much longer, it's done. And now you're going to be able to reap the benefits because we've got physical ascension with an energetic offering. What is the energetic offering? The physical ascension. So this is a card. So like basically these cards are almost like reversed, but it's just multiplying them. So we've got a card that's normally in the physical and the energetic, and then we get a card that's normally in the energetic and the physical. So good stuff, Aries. Welcome. Welcome to the ascension process. Ooh, past card. Past card. Let's make it the present and the future as well. The 10 of Cups. The celebrating family. The rainbow bridge. So, this literally says ascension, ascension. So this says something that's been on your path to ascension that you've been manifesting, something you've been waiting for. It's taking place right now. Okay. Taking a brief look into the future of January. Okay. Because these two cards are connected. So we have this card. Is this money? It's not. Look through the spiritual window. Look through the spiritual window for the strength. So a lot of times we look outside of ourselves for strength. We look outside of ourselves for power. We look outside of ourselves for energy and all these things. It's within. That's what this combo is. That's that wombo combo. It doesn't look good, but it's good because the focus is on the window. And that window says, look through the spiritual window. Look through the spiritual window for, are you meditating? Are we balancing the masculine and the feminine? Are we controlling and taming that beast? All righty. How do people view you? Yeah, that's how people view you. That's pretty freaking accurate. So we've got this card that represents the Queen of Fire. So to all the guys watching this, don't take this as an insult that you came up with a Queen card. Take it as a compliment from your brother. Good thing. What did I just say? Balancing the masculine and the feminine. This is what's necessary in this time for all signs, for everybody watching this, later. Get caught up. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, the Queen of Fire. So epic. What are you doing with that fire? You have this Aries powerful fire sign. What are we doing with it? Okay. Just making sure we know all this is completed and just moving forward. Because when I see this card and the hopes or fears, this is obviously a fear. Fearing that anything could happen. This is that whole Murphy's Law card. Anything that can happen will happen. So, that belief structure is still running rampant to this day. And that belief structure is very, very limiting. So, take control fully over your reality by dissolving this, by taking accountability for anything that's happened in your reality. You created it. You asked for it. And if it seems like a difficult thing, well, Alexander, why would I ask for this? For growth, for development, for having a fun story to write later on about my incarnation on Earth. Okay, because then we get right into the Tower. We get right into the Tower, end of the month. What's happening? No. But wait, the Phoenix is rising from the ashes. The Phoenix is rising from the ashes. Once again, it goes to the work on your journey. The work that you've been doing. So whether this is physical work, oh God, I just moved everything. I just slid the carpet. Whether this is physical work or energetic work, because this is all in alignment on a diagonal with actual work stuff, because this diagonal right here, you don't know what I'm circling, but this diagonal right here is your work life. So what's actually been going on, how we put food on the table and a roof over the head. So this is basically the point of interest right now. What are you doing on this journey? You've reached this ascension process, and this is what I've been asking a lot of people in all signs, and just anybody watching this right now. If I came up to you or somebody came up to you and gave you $5 million, what would you be doing for work? If this job wasn't your job and you could do anything for this amount of money or more, what would you do? What would you do in your own free time? What would you be doing that you just want to do? Okay, that's my question to you. because that's what this is basically talking about. It's talking about the ascension process and then work, and then, you know, kind of limiting the whole anything can happen situation. And look at this overlay. Once again, the Ace of Wands. So like I said, this can be the computer. This can be something, building a website. This can be some new job. And this doesn't mean quit your old job. That's not what he's saying. He's saying to start to draw the silk to build a new spiderweb of abundance. And figure out what that web is. Figure out what is this thing that really excites me? What is this thing that I wanted to do when I was a child? Finding that conglomerate of the things that your inner child wanted to do all throughout your entire life. What did you want to do from 1 to 10? What did you want to do from 11 to 21? What did you want to do to 21 till now? And more often than not, those things can be combined. You'll be surprised. Like, it might seem like, well, I can't do all these things at once. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I can. So, Aries, good stuff. The ascension process is within and without and all around you. And the hard work is over. The hard work is over. Look through the spiritual window. Stop thinking anything can happen if you're doing that. Obviously, it's a quantum reading. You might not all be doing that. But good stuff. People look at the tower like it's a challenge, like it's a bad thing. I look at this like the building coming down of the old way and the phoenix rising from that ashes of the new. And this new, guess what? Even if it seems like a challenge, it's what you really want to be doing. It's life purpose stuff. It's what makes your heart sing. So I think it's awesome. I think it's exciting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 7 blue skies, 2 yellow, 2 black, 1 gray. So it's a good reading. It's good. It's good. It's good. On to Taurus. On to the Taurus. Of course. It's my pleasure. All right. Oh. All right. So, if I were in February, what would I tell the zodiac sign of Taurus in quantum manner? Let's see. Ooh. Tough decision just popped out. Taurus. Is it really a tough decision? Ooh. Okay. The tower in the same position. Judgment 1 to the left. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hey. You know, I will leave that. I will show that, though. I was doing the extra readings that are in a full spread completion. All right, so now we've got this card that represents karma and or dharma and or the wheel. Okay. When I flip that world card, even though that's not really involved in this reading, it leads me to believe that something's almost completed. Something's almost done here, Taurus. Okay, so let's just get right into this. Okay. So we see this card that represents a celebration, a party. We see this card that represents an offering. when I see these two together, I'm almost like, did you not get invited somewhere? Are you having some fear of missing out? Like, what is this? Because it literally says a party, but then the offering is down on its side. So I don't know if you're thinking of like not inviting somebody somewhere or something's going on. This literally says party, but no party. Cute. And then it gets right into this emotional category. The Three of Swords. The Three of Swords for $400, Alex. Anyways, emotionally, something is hurting your heart. This is usually a card of betrayal. It can be a card of cheating. But I'm guessing it has to do with whatever this party, whatever this get-together, whatever this celebration is. Maybe it could also be an actual offering of something that somebody suggested that you don't want. That doesn't feel right in your gut. It doesn't feel right in your heart. Because it goes right into here in the physical. You know, wondering what to do about this decision. Okay? You know, so if this is an ultimatum that somebody gave you, you should never give somebody an ultimatum. No, I'm just kidding. You should never give somebody an ultimatum. So you wouldn't want somebody to give it to you. And if they did, you know, don't give it also. Like, I'm not seeing if this is coming directly for, it seems like for some of you, something's coming from some of you, but most of you, you're actually dealing with this on the outside looking in. But it's just like, you know, my biggest thing is like, you know, if they didn't invite you to the party, then they're lost. You know, they missed out on the life of the party. You know, you're epic. You're awesome. You know, so just whatever that is, whatever this little thing is of this get together, this group of people, 3 or more. Or if it's just, you know, people in areas that are like, say, like quarantined and they didn't get to do this and they feel like they're missing that, you know, everybody hugging and the ball dropping or whatever. But definitely it says celebration or get together, something missing, the heart hurting, and a decision waiting to be made. So here's the card of the past, spiritual mastery. What an epic card of the past. So this is either representing the person who gave you this offering, somebody who works with their hands. Can be a carpenter, can be a, you know, a guy who cooks, can be a gal. You know, this can be your actual magical mastery. And then it gets right into, here's where it gets real. The 8 of Swords, okay? The 8 of Swords connected to the Page of Cups. Me no likey. Alexander no likey. Okay. What's going on with the inner child? Like, what's going on in the inner child with the inner child, Taurus? You know, Alexander's in February. He's talking to you in January, and he's wondering, why is this the state of the inner child? What happened? Why did it affect you in this way? So just, you know, taking a look at this, seeing what comes up this month. You know, let's keep in mind that we're looking into the future because it's January 1st. So obviously all of this hasn't happened yet. But just, you know, maintaining and, you know, feeding, healing, and, you know, taking care of that inner child, making sure that inner child feels safe, because that's our most powerful version by far. You know, you're 7 times more productive when the inner child is in the suit. So this is not how we can allow our inner child to feel. We need to do whatever it is to make sure that this aspect of the self is thriving. And then when we look at how other people view us, what is that? Big red fairy. When we look at how other people view us, they view you balanced. Good stuff. So this either means they're watching you get married, they're watching you in a marriage, or they're watching you balanced. You know, because we're seeing this masculine and feminine all together in the temple. So that I like. That I like. More swords, though. Come on. What is this? So this is the hopes or fears category. Nobody would hope for this card. I find it highly unlikely. I hope that I wake up at 3 a.m. I hope that I wake up at the witching hour, knock on wood. Before that and better. So I can't see how this would be a hoax. This is obviously a fear. So some sort of fear about dream state, some sort of fear about not being able to remember dreams, some sort of fear about a dream that was had or is about to be had coming true. Something like that. Because, you know, this is a weird placement for this card, but I have seen it there quite a few times. So, you know, just dissolve that, transmute that, put that into a state of change, you know, depending on where your belief structure is. Your belief structure is what's crafting the reality around you. So depending where your belief structure is, you know, you could just go to bed tonight and just say, I'm going to be well rested. I'm going to have good dreams. This is what's going to happen. But if the belief structure is not behind that yet, you should put this at least in the state of dissolving, you know, put the salt on the snail. If it's slowing you down, oh my God, the next card has a snail. All right, the finer things in life. So we see this finer things in life. This can also be a card of drinking wine, that vino, okay? Because it literally goes from sleep to, you know, either the wine drinking person, I won't say wine drinking woman because it's a quantum reading, but it also means the finer things in life. And then there we are back to that tower. So epic. Either way, you know, once again, the 2 months, you know, you always see, like, when I do these readings, these 2 months have these connections, this card being like pretty much in the same position next to the judgment card. The judgment card is shifted over, but this card being in this like epic position within these 2 months, you know, it kind of like connects me to everything that Aries is dealing with. And like Aries said, it was completed, but your card of completion is just one away. So it's like something's about to be completed, but it can be completed now, obviously, you know, because we're having this, when we see a timeline, when we see, you know, a reading, the reading can and will shift instantaneously. So what is this phoenix? What is this phoenix that's rising from the ashes? You. And look at this. Does it get better than having the last card be the awakening? Epic, awesome, the judgment card. The archangel blaring their trumpet and awakening. Everyone, oh, here it's Gabriel, the seventh seal. Oh, that sounds scary, doesn't it? But it's not. Okay, so we see this awakening process at the end, this reminder to this past version. And when I remind you of this past version, whenever we think about the past, whenever we think about a time that was great, don't tell yourself and don't manifest that you're getting back to that point. You want to get back to beyond that point. You always want to expect better and leave room for more miracles and leave room for more power and more energy and more magic, plain and simple. And a lot of times I hear people say, oh, I'm just trying to get back to I made this much money that year. I would just like to make that much again. You know, some of this stuff can be limiting. So I would see whatever the celebration thing is and dissolve that. Don't let that distract you from this awakening. Don't let that distract you from whatever's taking place. We are at Taurus. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. And, you know, let me just give me a second here. You didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so this isn't karma. You know, you didn't do anything wrong. So let's look at this as dharma. You're a good person. You're stacking dharma coins, and that's it. So if there's been any thoughts about, am I paying for this? Is it this or that? Or, you know, anything, Taurus, the answer is no. You're awesome. You're a good person. Happy freaking New Year. It's 2021. We made it. We made it. Good stuff. All right. What are we at? Gemini. Gemini. Ooh, you could hear that over the camera. Gemini. If I were in February, what would I tell you? How would I align these cards? For Gemini. that guy again. Alrighty. Alrighty. Ooh. Okay, you have the high ground. You have the high ground. All right, Gemini, let's do this. Who's this guy? Who's texting? Who's calling you? Could be a woman. She's rather masculine. If she is, somebody's texting or calling you during this month. Somebody's trying to get in touch with you. You know, whenever somebody's trying to get in touch with me, you know, I always look. You can kind of dictate their mood, or if you should even be talking to them that day. When can you answer the phone? You know, when that person contacts you when you're checking out of the store and you're bobbling your phone and maybe almost dropping it, or you're washing your hands and you're rushing to go get the phone. You know, your brother will tell you, you're not supposed to take that phone call, plain and simple. You're just not supposed to. And that spirit, you know, aligning, you know, having them, you know, call him now, call her now. Now's the time. And then you're like, why are they calling me now? It's not supposed to happen. So look at when this person's calling you, whoever this person may be. In January, we'll tell that, okay? Once again, this can be a carpenter, it can be a cook, but I think it's beyond that. We're seeing this like magical guy, or this, you know, could be a boss figure. Somebody who's good with their hands, though. Because it literally, that card represents carpenter. And then in the emotional category, we get this card that represents carpenter, building things with our hands, creating art. So like all the things that are connected to this also, once again, they can kind of overlay right over to him. Because this is almost like the same person. This is like this person in training. So this emotional category is almost like, what are you doing for work? You know, that same question I was asking Aries. You know, if I drop shipped you $5 million, what would you be doing? Because when I get to the physical, it's that new beginning. Okay, but with a new beginning, we want to be looking where we're going. Right? So looking where we're going, and then in the past, always with this card in the readings, you know, do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. So it looks like in the past, maybe we didn't always treat people awesomely. Maybe we didn't even always talk to people the way that we would want to be talked to. But it's saying that going forward, you know, with this ascension process taking place, with everything, you know, kind of like on and popping, treat people how we want to be treated. It's the only card in the tarot that shows a choice, and it's in the past. So maybe this is all reflecting towards, you know, some decision that was made based upon this. That decision might be different now. Okay. So right here into the future card number 1. So this is the card of what's going on in January, connected to this 6th card, to this 7th card. Oh boy. Okay. How do you nicely say this? Somebody in your family might be trying to hook you. Okay. We get a card that represents hooks. We get a card that represents the entire family. Okay. And just because either somebody brought you into the world, or they did this or that, or they have some sort of belief structure of how you owe them, or you're a friend, or you're a family member. So it could be a friend that you think about as family. So just pay attention this month. And do not let anybody hook you. Because this looks like, you know, I get the tree of the Sephiroth connected, you know, it's 10, you know. One of these is a perfect 10. One of these is an opposite. One of my least favorite cards in the tarot. So these two connected. Just watch, you know, just watch. And you're the one who claims what happens in your reality. You're the one who allows. So you'd have to allow these hooks. You'd have to allow them to say, well, you need to do this, or you have to be there. Whatever this is. Your brother's here to warn you. How about no? How about no, the Gemini person's family member, you crazy Dutch? I don't want to get, you know, in YouTube trouble. Gotta be good. We can't swear. There might be kids watching. All right. The Tower card. How other people are viewing you. So maybe you're going through it. Maybe you're going through it, Gemini. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're not, but people think you are. So, I'm just going to go ahead and, we're all going to have a nice co-creative thought process of everything's awesome. But it looks like your friends and your family members, people looking in, are looking at something is worse than it is. But, once again, the phoenix rises from the ashes. So people might also be watching your phoenix rise from the ashes. So that's good. Hopes or fears? Once again, fear doesn't make sense for this one. It's obviously a hope. You're hoping to meditate? What do you mean? What do you mean you're hoping to meditate? Pause the video right now and go meditate and come back and watch this later. Wait. Stop making excuses. Don't hope to meditate, just do it. What is that? I hope to just sit there. Like, what do you mean? I don't care how busy you are. There's time. You can at least fall asleep in a meditative state. And that is not what I want anybody to do. I want you to make actual time for your practice. But don't hope for it. Just do it. And then as we get towards the end of the month, something you want to learn about, something spiritual, some new thing, whether it's, Reiki or tarot cards or, learning how to do something spiritual. There's something that needs some sort of schooling or some sort of learning to be done. Or maybe you're just healing your timeline, healing your family, healing your bloodline. Whatever the situation that comes up earlier in the month with this family member trying to hook you. Maybe somebody's hooked. Maybe a brother or sister or another family member's hooked. They couldn't get in with you. Maybe they went to the next best meal. Sorry. It's funny, but it's not funny at the same time. So, maybe this is when you put your foot down. You say, I want to learn how to remove hooks. I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn about soul retrieval. I want to learn about whatever it is, or I want to get myself in the state to be able to learn these things. I want to at least start aligning myself with it and doing these new moon, full moon manifestations. But this combo together can also be, I'm going to heal my entire family bloodline. I'm going to heal, the karma. I'm going to heal the DNA for other people. For the family. So that's what this says. It goes meditation, learning, family, the Hermit, last card. So spending time alone, out in nature, spending time alone just in general, or being forced to spend time alone. What are you doing with this time? You're hoping to meditate. So if you're having this time, you have time to meditate. And this person meditates. That's Merlin. You think, Merlin's, going to the casino? Putting it all in black. Little double entendre there, okay? Anyways, the Hermit card, epic card to end off your reading. Because what do we have? We've got double Hermit. Because remember the card that's the overlay? This is the person on the high ground. This is the person on top of the mountain. They're both you. Congratulations. You're a wizard on top of a mountain. Epic. We love it. That's good stuff. Gemini, you got this. Whoever this person is, we're sending reinforcements. We're sending somebody that stands in front of the hooks and just goes, yeah. Yes, he did that. Yes, he did that. He looked a little crazy, but he did it. Oh, I did 3. Did I earn a sip of coffee? My family. It's good stuff. All right, who's next? Is it Cancer? It's Cancer already? Ooh, onto the water. You only have 2 more water signs before you get your reading, Pisces. It's all the way at the end. Ooh, good job. All right, Cancer. Come on, Cancer. I want a good one today. I saw what you were dealing with a couple of months ago, and I say potty foul on them. Potty foul. Okay, this is just so awesome. Quantum reading for Cancer. So, aligning the cards from the future for what you need to hear or what you'd benefit to hear. You don't need to hear it. Oh. One more. Those were very concise cuts, like the cards were glued together. Once again, all right. Why? Why? This is what I'm talking about. Cancer. My great grandmother she would say, Alezan, what is this shit? So here's a question. Oh, yeah, let's leave them upside down. What is this? Come on. Look at that. We just lost 2 people. We just lost 2 Cancers were like, nah, I'm out. I said good. All right, so the next oh, it's complete. Oh, there's that world again. Come on. All right. Oh, you're not stuck anymore. Okay, 2 of the worst cards, but not together in this manner. Okay. Is the devil gone yet? Is the bad man gone or the bad lady? Okay. Come on, Cancer. Ooh. Oh. Oh. It's good. He shoots, he scores. Okay. All right. Well, you know, spirit works in mysterious ways. Sometimes spirit puts a turd in your punch bowl, okay? And you feel stuck with this turd in your punch bowl. Look at how loose these chains are. Could have taken them off whenever you wanted. You know, sometimes we're like, oh, I'm doing a thing. I'm completing something. We're healing a past life. They're my soulmate, my twin flame. No. They look pretty terrible. And it looks like you felt stuck with them. Sorry if I'm, oh God. Be loving. All right, I'm being loving. They're just, you know, they're a version of myself that I want to give a spanking, okay? If all is one, they need a little slap on the butt, okay? Let's be honest, okay? So emotional strength, so you've got some strength, masculine, feminine, balance. Maybe you've been saving up money to get out of this situation, or saving up energy, or stockpiling energy, or stockpiling emotions, or, well, they did this, I'm done, you know? You know, this is like basically the fruit of the labor card in the physical, but following these 2 other cards, something else. All right. So in the past, we have this card to remind you of your meditation process. Did we have some excuse how this person was distracting us? Okay. Meditate. Meditation is key. Oh, guys. Oh, it gets good. It gets good. Let's pull up the turd in the punch bowl again. Okay. All right. What do we have? Oh, man. Later, dude. Later. Okay. The Lover's card. Okay. The Lover's card. But what's it connected to? 7 of Cups. When are they coming? Where are they coming? I hope they're not like so-and-so. Don't say that. If we have this, I hope they're not like they will be like. All right? So remember, throughout this month of January, especially if you're going through whatever this time and space, and lots of time and lots of space, mind you, from whoever this person is, that you know, whoever you're thinking of when I bring up that devil card, who it was the devil in December, Okay. This is basically saying leave room for the unexpected, leave room for the most epic person, lover, frequency ever. Maybe there was a belief structure before you met whoever this person is, why you met this type of person. Leave room for better than you could ever expect. And this card does not represent better than you could expect. This card represents preparing for anything. I want my lover, but I'll take them in whatever form, almost. And that's not the case. You deserve the best. You deserve better than you realize. Okay? All of you. How do people view you? People view you as a master. There's that King of Wands. Is that every reading so far has had this guy in it? Okay, there he is again. Spiritual mastery. So people are viewing you get stuff done. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal, you're getting work done. Once again, this card of the carpenter. It's almost like you're building a new house in some way. Whether it's the house of your reality or whatever's taking place. Hopes or fears. You fear it's hard work. Is it? Is it really? Could be. Might not be. This card can also represent lower back pain. So it could be worrying about money with whatever this situation is when it all resolves. Here's what's most important, and here's what actually puts money into your heart, into your soul, and into your bank account. This feeling of unconditional love, being in this loving state. Look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. Okay? So it literally says love, journey for the last card. Okay? So we're seeing these two potentials for a journey. One of them looks like it's with a family. One of them looks like it's alone. This is basically saying that anything's possible. But what's really possible, what's really taking place, is what you want to take place. So just being firm in your belief structure of whatever this is. And either way, it's going to be a journey. It doesn't have to be a difficult journey. It doesn't have to be. Sometimes these things seem difficult at first. They seem hard at first. But, before you know it, it'll all be done. And it's all very, very awesome. Now, Cancer, we're doing another reading in 15 days. I don't want to see this person. Okay? Now, I don't want you to say, well, Alexander told me to leave them. No, it's your decision. Or, whoever this person is. Could be a friend. Whoever it is, yeah. Don't, I'm not asking you to hit stop. I'm giving you the consideration of maybe hitting pause and seeing how good you feel. That's all. Because Spirit's telling you it's done. What is that? Is that dog hair? Doggy, my puppy. It's gone. And it's gone now. Okay. Either way, it's done. Completion. Look at this. Look at this. We got all the 4 elements. We've got all 4 signs. It's been the world or the wheel, which these 2 cards are connected, coming up in every reading so far. It's done. Good times. We got love. We got love. We got strength. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay? Well, obviously, it could be better. But, you're going through a journey. So just, you got this, Cancer. Come on. Come on. I've seen more difficult decisions to be made. I'm not poking fun here. I'm just saying, you got this. I know you do. And you know you do. It's just at the beginning of this month, you're not, some of you aren't sure. But this decision's already been made as this reminder, Because these 2 cards go like this. These 2 cards are one and the same. These people think they're stuck. And then this person thinks they're stuck, but this is down on his side. So, there was some feeling of maybe thinking you were stuck, or a potential where it was like, it seemed like you were stuck, but you're not. And you know that. So I already know that you know everything I'm telling you to be true. Don't you? Don't you now? Oh, Leo. He's going to get himself, take the wings out. Okay. Get readings for everybody. But this one, when you drop your own sign, you got to pay attention at least, I can't just go like this. All right. Quantum reading for Leo. Okay. You guys saw the yearly predictions. I was really hoping this card wouldn't come up again, but you know, here it is in the most influential position. We already know the truth. The truth's at the bottom of the deck, so there's a cloud cover over this. You know, maybe people need to be forgiven again. Maybe we need to forgive ourselves again. All right. They're starting right off, Leo. You know, it's hard work to head towards victory, and this isn't true. And why isn't this true? Oh, love these two cards. The emotional and the energetic category and the physical category. Like, wowzer. Okay, so light warrior, you just fire, spiritual energy, the original creator of our soul, just, you know, handing out abundance and or downloads. Okay, and this is exactly what I said just in that previous reading when I dropped the reading for Leo. I said this exact thing about the good news with this is when this is done, we get a huge download. And here it is again. It's like we look at it like, but I'm already so powerful. I'm already so awesome. Like, can it really be better? Of course, it always can be better. All right. And either way, we got to get this victory card facing up. So there's the light warrior. And then there it is. This thing from the past coming up. You know, this thing, this reminder of this person, this place, this thing, this situation that needs healing and forgiveness, whether we took the tower down ourselves or whether the tower came down around us. The phoenix rose from the ashes, and the phoenix will continue to rise from the ashes. This card represents Leo. Okay, this also represents a friend. You heal me, I heal you. You heal me, I heal you. These two are connected on this ascension process during this time of this awakening. So, you know, after that reading, you know, after I saw this again, I was like, why is that coming up again? Because, you know, with myself, you know, to air out my own stuff, you know, live to thousands of people, I was like, I already did this. I already forgive these people. I already forgave myself. But, you know, sometimes we do things and it's like this ebb and flow of the ocean. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, I did it. Look, the water's retracting. But really, it's just about to make another wave. So this is showing, basically asking this friend, how do I do this? You know, or just having this conversation. Sometimes we just need to talk out loud. Sometimes we just need to say these things to a person so they can say, oh yeah, I'm dealing with the same thing as, or this, or blah, 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 blah. Or sometimes I think about this, you know, but like there's this whole you heal me, I heal you thing going on in this awakening process with this friend that might just seem like a conversation, but it's not. It's very, very powerful. So once again, you know, you got to figure out who this friend is. Many of you know who this friend is. You all know who the friend is, but yeah, you all know who the friend is. You know exactly who the friend is. Whatever friend you think of when I say who's the friend that you have this conversation with, okay? How do people view you? Epic. If you asked me, how do you want to be viewed right now? I probably would have answered that. Queen of Cups, the multi-dimensional goddess with this large cup of intuition and just like, don't make me angry. She already kind of looks angry, but we love her because she's got the biggest cup. She's got angels on her cup. Look at her. Look at her. She's got her foot in the water. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you just look at her? All right. So we've looked. That's how people view us. It's awesome. That's the way you want to be viewed, isn't it? It's better than the Page of Swords. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Because now what if that comes up? Why'd you say that? All right. Anyways, here we go. Six of Swords. Six of Swords, the journey. So we're hoping or fearing the journey. Okay? I'd say we're hoping. Hoping for this to come to a conclusion. Hoping for this to just be done. Because I know, like with myself, I'm questioning, why isn't this done yet? I thought this was done. And there's the journey again. What are the odds of that? Does somebody want to tell me the mathematical odds of these cards, being in the same position? Not the same position, but one after another, 2 readings in a row. Very, very not mathematically sound. Okay, so there's the lottery. So once again, we're seeing something roll over from this other summer sign of Cancer with this journey. With this journey and these 2 options on the journey. Do I have my family with me on the journey or am I alone? Whatever it is, we have to be positive about it. How do you be positive about it? That inner child. That inner child. What about the D, Alexander? That inner child. That inner child, all right? He's being serious now. Page of Cups, inner child, 7 times more productive, if not more. 7 times more productive was a very long time ago. Katharine, you get like the same thing doubled. You have the reading, cut it in half, and then double it. All right, so who is this? Is this us? It's time for another meditation. That's what I'm going to be doing. Another forgiveness meditation. Forgiving myself, forgiving others. Leo, take the time during January. Figure this out. I'm talking to myself and everybody here. Just like I was talking to Cancer, I said, I didn't want to see this devil card again. I don't want to see this again. Middle of the month, this is done. If this is anywhere, it's like this. It's down on his side. Or it's somewhere else. Somewhere else. Let's get it done. Let's transmute it. Let's dissolve it. Let's co-create that it will be done. For all. For all. Good stuff, Leo. Good stuff. It didn't sound so good, but look at this. That's epic. Downloads are coming. Downloads, uploads, all the... Oh, wait a minute. That sounds terrible. Don't finish that sentence. Oh. Phew. You already knew everything I told you, Leo. You already knew it all. I had no idea. I was worried he was going to tell me I have to do that. Because, I was literally just like, hopefully it's not here, and there it is. I already knew. Why wouldn't the card be there? I didn't do the work yet. I need coffee. Fire sign number 2. Completed. Who's next? Virgo. How could I forget the Virgo? I didn't, and I couldn't because they're everywhere in my life. They're everywhere. They're surrounding me. Help me. No, I'm just kidding. No, they're awesome. I love you guys. Is there anybody out there? I haven't seen a comment in like a half hour. So, you guys out there? Did you fall asleep? Hello? Hello, priest. There we go. Wow, that hits the spot. Thank you. Can't wait to see what's next. Awesome. Thank you, Katharine. All right. Oh, good. Pretend that didn't pop. Okay. Love you, Nikki. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support, everybody. Same position. Can make it up, but why would you want to? All right. Ooh. Oh. Never mind. We'll see you next week. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's not that bad. It's not bad at all. It's very good. It's very good. Okay. What is this? Virgo, what is this? Somebody's in touch with you to get some money or to get some energy? What is this? Who keeps calling and texting you? Once again, are you busy when they contact you? All right? No, I wouldn't. That would have to be a really weird reading for me to just end the broadcast for everybody. Anyways, who is this person trying to get in touch with you? Look at the timing. You know, even if this timing thing that I bring up hasn't been a thing, when you make it part of your reality, when you say, okay, if I'm not supposed to talk to somebody, I'm going to be busy when they call me. I'm going to be washing my hands. I'm going to be cooking dinner. I'm going to be washing dishes. I'm going to be checking out at the grocery store. Okay? Because it looks like, you know, just pay attention. Somebody's after energy and or money. All right. Emotional category, the wizard, the magician. You have all the elements on the table. Of course you do. You have all the elements on the table, and apparently you have all the money in the bank account because this looks like there's somebody after it. Who's this guy? Who's this guy or gal? All right. Usually not a card that represents a gal. But yeah, is that the person? Is that the person? Because I can't see how that would be you. It's possible, but I can't see it. All right. This coming up in the past. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. Once again, pay close attention to the decisions that you're making, the things that you're saying this month. Do not allow something to repeat itself. When this card comes up in this position, there's usually an opportunity for you to pass a test or to have to take the test again. Because there is truly no failing a test. You're just going to, you know, transmute the decision and wait and take the test again. If you fail a test, then sometimes you don't get to take that test again. This is a test that is unavoidable. Oh, skipped a card. Skipped a card. These two are connected. Holy soul retrieval Batman. All right. Some of you that were in my tarot course, which is on the site if you want to learn how to be a G, not that you're not a G already. Anyways, both of these cards represent soul retrieval. You know, because this is like energy being returned to the person from the tomb, and then this card represents soul retrieval and balance and just, you know, the pieces being returned. What is going on, Virgo? Something's returning to you. You know, some sort of session or some sort of, you know, doing this work yourself, but this is some crazy shamanic alignment right there. Boom, boom, bam, the energy returned, or the energy being offered. So somebody's standing still, somebody's saying, hey, you know, there's this thing, you can heal this thing, or you can retrieve this thing, or you can clear this thing, or you can cross this thing over, whatever it is. Oh God, it's making my eye twitch. Whatever it is, it's making Alexander's eye twitch, so it must be good. Can you stop? It's going to be done. It's going to be done one way or another. All right. Hopes or fears. Either hoping for a new job or hoping for that, you know, being able to build that thing, build that website, do that thing. This obviously wouldn't be a fear. This card doesn't make sense to have as a fear. So we're having this awesome card that represents work, that represents money. Do they look like they're enjoying themselves? They do. They get a little smile. Good stuff. So something new coming in, or something starting to show the fruits of your labor. If, there's an if we don't repeat this thing from the past. Alrighty, so moving on. Doesn't get better than that. Look at that. You got your magic wand. So once again, this card can and will represent magic, but also the computer. So is this you hoping to build some spiritual website? Something like that? Something, doing some sort of class or course? Higher selves. Holy crap. Higher selves, spirit guides, they're pushing you. They're pushing you. Because I'm literally seeing this like work, magic, spirit guide, or higher self. Other dimensional version. Alexander doesn't like calling them higher selves anymore. You're your higher self. There are other dimensional versions of you. There we go. Doesn't that feel better? Doesn't that feel better already? It's a much better spell to cast. Anyways, there's the star. Why? Why is this here? Why are you doing this to me? Anyways, this card that represents hooks represents cords. But, here's the good news. Remember this. This work represents the dissolving of this. So, I don't know if this is a session or this is work you do yourself or what the heck this alignment is. All I would say is, if this has all seen its course and you can see that there was something strange in the past and now you're getting the opportunity to repeat something, it has to do with this. It has to do with us maybe making a decision, doing something, and then, having to repeat some cycle. Don't repeat the cycle. Pay close attention, Virgo. This is the month to pay attention. This is the month to look through the spiritual window. Because this, this card can represent money worries, but that's not what I'm getting. A teeny bit. It's like 10%. But really, it's look through the spiritual window. And if you're doing this, you don't have to worry about money. Because this is life purpose stuff. So just a reminder, this thing that you're hoping for, just start it. Just do it. Start building the website. Start doing whatever it is. Alexander's pushing you. He might as well, because your actual soul is pushing you. So yeah. Good stuff, Virgo. Good stuff. Could have done without that card, the last card, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing, because now we're being warned, and now that doesn't need to take place at all now, does it? Oh, right. Let's grab some coffee. Who's next? Libra. Libra. You got that epic reading the other day, because I was wearing that Libra t-shirt. What is that? Come on. Greedy. No, I'm just kidding. Greed, bruh, is more like, I'm just kidding. I don't even know. I'm just messing around. Please don't start. Don't make that a thing. No one ever say, yeah, I wish there was music. They'll shut it down. They'll shut it down. Come see me on Patreon. I get the music blaring. My favorite stuff. Singing like a giant goof. I can't put the music on. If I put the music on, they're like, we're going to take down your video. This is way too much work. Now that I'm actually like editing things and putting in thumbnails and I got like, people are being paid to help me. I don't know how to do all this. I can't have music on and let the video get shut down. It was one thing when, the whole, Facebook video would get taken down or something. If it had to do with the music. Because sometimes they'd give me that warning. They'd be like, the music, we heard it. We heard you playing that inspirational music that makes people happy. Don't do that. Anyways, moving on. Libra, it's your turn. Is that a timetable? Well, get on it. It's your turn. All right. Oh, Libra, let's see what we have today. Quantum reading for January. Sign of Libra. Oh, those don't shuffle. Look at that. All right. This reading being sent through time and space from next January back to this moment. What does Libra need to hear? What would Libra benefit from hearing? Sounds better. Libra quantum reading. There's that again. That guy is in full effect today. Meditation is key. Time alone in nature is key. Coffee is key. Not for you, for me. All right. Anyway, ski. What is this? Okay. All right. You know, this card usually represents something on the mind. It can represent a little bit of money, but I'm not seeing that here because we have this fighting family, quarreling family, debating family. This card can represent banter. It's down on its side. When I see it down on its side, I'm not really thinking that it's because it's not happening. I'm seeing this hat. It's almost like, was there some sort of conversation that you had over the holidays? Is there something that's taking place with a family member or a friend? It seems more like a family member when I look at this, but is there something taking place that you're still thinking of right now during the early stages of January? Because it's done. You know, we get to the emotional category, we get the world card. So this is done. Whatever the situation is, it's already complete. So you might as well release it. Because then we get right into, oh boy, the journey card. Oh, did the other one come up? Oh yeah, it did. Luckily, they're not in the same exact position again, because that would have been really, really, are you gonna go play the numbers clock? You know, one of those. But anyways, the physical. We've got this physical journey, maybe a vacation planned, or maybe you should plan it. And then we got something in the past. So once again, guess what? You know, the holidays were in the past. The holidays are in the past now. So moving forward while looking backward, not possible. This person will trip. This person will fall. So something took place that needs to be released. Is something that we're thinking about. There's the little turd burglar. There they are. Where were they hiding? There's the page of swords. There's the person that loves drama. There's the person that was after your energy. Did they know they were after your energy, Libra? No, they didn't. They didn't know they were after your energy. They know not what they do. They're not. If they knew they were after the energy, your energy, and taking it, they'd be a demon. They wouldn't be a page of swords. They'd be the worst. And they're not the worst. They're just pretty terrible. Sorry. Moving on. This person likes drama, you know? I mean, it's just terrible. I don't have another word for it. It's like, well, have unconditional love, Alexander. Well, I do. I have unconditional love from over here. They stay over there with their drama, okay? It's because they've been after your energy. So who is this? Who were you thinking about over the holidays? Who were you thinking about over New Year's? And guess what? The person that you were, not that you were blaming, but the person that you were thinking of, it might not have been them. There might be a wolf in sheep's clothing with this person. You know, it might have been mom, or it might have looked like it was mom, and it wasn't mom, and it was a friend, and it looked like it was the friend, but it was this person. But I want you to really be honest and true with yourself. And first and foremost, none of this matters, really. It's completed, but it needs to be released. And part of releasing it, you know, I'd like for you to have the validation of who the turd is, so you can kind of keep it on your radar. Boop. You know, a little boop, boop. You know, turd radar. You know, a little turd radar. How people see you. People see you taking a lot of phone calls, text messages, and emails. Okay? If any of those text messages, phone calls, and emails are from the Page of Swords, yeah, let them go to voicemail. I'm saying this with as much love as I possibly can. All right? Hopes and fears. Hoping for that moon activation, or fearing something about the moon. If you're fearing anything about the moon, it's not true. Just dissolve it. Just dissolve it. You know, I mean, you scan back a couple years, and I'm all like, the moon's full of lizards, man. And, you know, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. You know, the fact of the matter is the moon's awesome, okay? The moon's awesome either way, because I'm awesome. And whatever's inside of the moon, if there is anything inside the moon, is me and you, and vice versa. So if you have any weird belief structures about the moon, please release them. And, you know, let's just look at this as a hope. And here's the actual hope. Something that you manifest during the new moon will manifest by one of the upcoming full moons. It should be the very next moon. But if it's not, it's coming. It's coming. That's the own belief structure. Your own belief structure. Because now, once again, what do we have here? Libra didn't get it bad. This is good. This is good. You got to find the turd. It's not bad. It's good. Libra got it good for the whole year. All right. So anyways, once again, the moon. The moon is necessary on this journey. And you know this to be true. Here's the Queen of Swords with her sword of truth, with sitting there in her throne with this weightless sword, knowing this to be true. And here's the fact of the matter. We can't allow ourselves to spend our January thinking about our late December. Just facts. We cannot do it. Can you? Yes. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of resources. So whatever this person did, whatever this person said, whatever, wasn't done or was done, just release it. Let's release it and let's move on. Because the card over here in the top corner that sums up all things, and the card that is the fog over the entire reading is saying meditate. So go into meditation, forgive this person. This doesn't really seem like a forgive yourself, but I'll go ahead and say it. It's always good work to do. But this card says crying over spilled milk. Things could have been worse. There's still cups standing. It's like, all right, so this happened. This happened. Let's now move on and dissolve whatever it is that took place because it's done. You had a nice run, now you're done, son. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Scorpio. All of these readings are good, mind you. Anybody sitting out there saying, oh, this is a bad reading. There's no such thing as a bad reading in the way that Alexander drops the cards, because we're looking at things in a timeline manner. The second you see the timeline shifts for the better. Because now you have a pre-warning to not think those things, to not say those things, to not deal with those things, and or to let your sister know. Your sister's a Libra. Hey, maybe watch this video. Is this going on? Well, don't do that. Or do that. You make the decision. Either way, it's not benefiting anyone to be in that energy of being upset with somebody and thinking about it and living in the past. Like I was saying, if you're moving forward and looking backwards, you will trip. So, get that energy out of there. We'll see you later. We'll see you in a few days. Okay. We want him to wear the Libra shirt. Yeah, I can see. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Good stuff. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Good stuff. You want good stuff. Scorpio. Oh, almost through the deck. All right, Scorpio. Very clear cuts. Clear cuts. That's what we wanted. Show me victory. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my God. Oh my damn. Again, look at this. Back to back. Oh my God. Is anybody else excited that they're Scorpio rising, or just me? Oh my God, this is good stuff. It's good stuff. It's like, oh my God, let's give them the most epic reading ever, but then let's just throw a block of soul retrieval in it. We'll figure that out. All right. Anyways, moving on. Looking like an awesome January, Scorpio. All right, so we see whether this is energy, whether this is money, whether this is phone calls, text messages, emails. We're seeing people wanting to get in touch with us, or us attempting to get in touch with others. All right. Now this is interesting. All right. So heading towards victory. Heading towards victory. This lover down on this side. All right, so I don't know if something is dissolving in the love life. Maybe we thought this person was a soulmate. They're my soulmate. They're my twin flame. And now we're like, I don't know. Maybe not, okay? Because it's down on its side. Or you're heading towards victory and you're saying everything's going great. I'm just waiting for this person. Don't tell yourself, and this goes for all signs, never tell yourself you're waiting for something. Never tell yourself you're trying. You have to put it into the state that it's on its way to you. If that is the case with this alignment of cards, you have to say that the soulmate or the lover is on their way to you, and leave room. Don't limit. This is my soulmate. This is this person. This is this. Because that can be very limiting to the reality and how everything manifests. But when I see these two together, it's like you're heading towards victory. That's awesome. You're heading towards an offering of love. That's awesome. Like, just like victory. What even is all this? This is so awesome. All right. So, all right, there we go with the light warrior and the physical. So Scorpio's on and popping this month. You know, or maybe you're going through Saturn returns. Some people, I know some Scorpios going through the Saturn returns, and it's a doozy. It's a doozy going through fixed fire, fixed water. I know personally. So just, hold on to your butts. It won't be that long. It's only a couple of years, Saturn returns. It's not that bad. Stubborn optimism. It's really, it's good. It's good stuff. It's good. It's good. All right, so here in the past, what did you want to do in the past for work? What is not considered work that you would do anyways? Once again, we get back to that whole somebody drops you $5 million in your bank account. What do you start doing because you want it? What do you start creating because you want it? It brings you joy. You could talk about it all day. And then even when it's done, you're out of voice. You don't want to talk anymore. You still talk about it. Because that's what needs to manifest. You got all the elements on the table. You're heading towards victory. What even is this? Alexander, go through the deck and put all the best cards in a reading. And that's what we're looking at pretty much right now. Okay. So the Magician with the Ace of Pentacles connected. You have all the elements on the table and the hand of God, either handing out downloads or handing out actual physical abundance, money. Good stuff. January's looking good. People are seeing you. Why is this happening? Oh, I don't know, because people are seeing you, your inner child in the suit. All right. Unless there's some sort of challenges going on, which the message would be then get the inner child in the suit, because look at this potential for this month. But, that's awesome when, you're the more physical or 3D people in your reality can actually see that you have your inner child. That's powerful. That's epic. Hopes or fears, hoping for the finer things in life. Yes. Keep doing that. They're coming. They're coming. Now, what is this? Why is the same exact alignment of these two cards that represent soul retrieval touching sides again? Okay. So, I don't even honestly, it's like that old Sesame Street thing when they're like, which one of these is not like the other? I don't even know what to really even say about this right now. Either you're becoming a shaman and you're going to do this work for people, or once you get through all of this excellence, you're going to retrieve something. This card can have to do with that, but like I said, this is just everything's oh, boom, and then all of a sudden there's this not that this is a bump in the road. This is awesome. So some of the most epic moments of my life have been after soul retrieval sessions. Those awakenings, that energy returning. Keeping that inner child in the suit will return energy. Maybe that's what this is saying, because these two cards are after that. So just hang on to that inner child. Hang on to that happiness. Scorpio, what is this? This is awesome. This is much better than the last, couple of readings we've done. This is good stuff. I want to see more of this. I want to see more of this with the rest of the readings. All right. Happy, good times. I don't know what else to say. It's awesome. Congratulations. You made it to January, Scorpio. All righty then. All right, Sagittarius. Let's go! Charging into battle with my centaur family of fire. The Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. Woo! Ah! So much energy. What the heck? Popping like popcorn. Oh, that's upside down. The friend just popped. We'll see if that comes up again. That's enough of that. We're gonna just, come on, clean it up. Clean it up. Good. All right, we cleaned it up. What is this? What? Are you guys like we're spiritual, but we don't have time to meditate? Like, why does this keep coming up at the bottom of the deck? Don't forget to hand in your extra credit. Oh, wait, it's not your extra credit. It's your homework. You got to meditate. All of us. We're all due. Do we have to do it now? All right, quick meditation. There you go. That's it. One conscious breath is a meditation. Now, should you count that? No. But conscious breathing is meditation. You have time, on the first ring of your phone, instead of picking it up on your first ring, pull that Eckhart Tolle. Let it ring another 2 times. Take a couple conscious breaths. And see if that person hangs up and see if, what if they're the Page of Swords? Anyways, all right, so it starts off weird, Sag, and I was like, no, don't do this to my fire sign family again. All right, it started off like I thought it was weird, okay, because we see the death card, but then it goes journey over it. So I was like, all right, we'll give this a second. Some sort of journey has ended, but that's good. This is the way that the tarot communicates with you that a journey is done. Keep in mind, I was tuning in on if I was in February 2021, dropping these cards and aligning these cards now for Sag to hear in a quantum manner, how would I align these cards? So this is how I would have aligned the cards. The journey is done. You can rest well at night. You can sleep well. Remember your dreams. You can move on. And here's this offering. No trouble whatsoever. This is good stuff. Here's the offering. Here's the offering of what? The happiest you've ever been in this lifetime, being happier than that. Because this card in the past is the sun. This represents happiness. This represents excitement and just awesomeness. And then, like I said, I was like, please make it better. It did. It's all better from here. The whole thing's good from here. The Fool card, the new beginning. New beginning. What is this, siblings? Is this children? I don't know if it's either somebody's trying to have kids, or they're trying to have this family, or they're trying to, get that inner child and anchor that inner child into the suit 24/7, 365. Okay. I'm throwing. Don't throw your car. Okay. The Chariot. All right. How do people see you? People see something going on with the car. People see you moving forward. More like it. You're moving forward. You have balance. You have the knowledge of light. You have the knowledge of shadow. I want people that, we call it night and we call it shadow, and all these words, they trigger synapses in the brain that make us think it's bad or it's dark. We need to start thinking about light and shadow like fire and water. And that's it. One of them is not bad. One of them is not good. They're just two equal and opposing forces. Okay, so people are seeing you move forward in balance. That's awesome. Hopes or fears. So this either means you're fearing being called a witch. Guess what? The witch is an earth goddess, and anybody watching this is an earth god or goddess. So you fear being called what you are. Weird. No, I'm just kidding. It's not weird. I kid. We're having a good time. We gotta make this fun. It's a long. Alexander's sitting on his couch for over 2 hours for you guys. I freaking love you. But seriously, this is either a hope, and you're hoping for people to recognize you as the earth goddess or god or witch that you are, or warlock, whatever word you like. They're all good. It doesn't matter. They're just spells. Okay? So you're either hoping or fearing for this. It's an inevitable thing, okay? Because look at you. You're a magician. You're a magician, and once again, you're in balance. I love what I see here. Your friends and family see you in balance, and now you have all the elements on the table, and you're creating whatever this is. Whether this is a marriage card, or whether this is just balancing your own energy, your masculine, your feminine, and just knowing that you got all the work done. I love seeing this in the future, Sag. This is the end of the month, the outcome. The outcome is showing the King of Cups. So this is the most loving man in the deck. This is like that rock. You see the water? Like, when people go, oh, he or she's my rock. This is you guys. You're the rock out in the ocean, okay? And not out in the ocean, just, out in the water, the emotions, the love. This is the most loving person in the deck. And I know, but what if I'm a girl and I'm watching this and you said the most loving man in the deck? There's something very masculine about being in that loving state and not letting things affect you. Not that there's not something feminine about that, but this is just showing that power, and that there is a masculine aspect to that, and remaining in that power and being that rock. That's the way I'd like to say this. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh yeah, that's right. Meditate. Is this another reading? Has this happened twice in a row? Why is this card? What is this? Can we meditate, guys? What is this? All right. Oh, Sag, that was good. I like that. Once again, there's been some readings that I'm like, come on, what is going on here, Sag? There were some periods of what is going on here, Sag, and now this is good. It shows it's done. It's over. Oh, it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Like, yes, dang it, Alexander. Drop that Carol King. Like, no one ever. No one ever said, Alexander, drop that Carol King. Drop that chairman of the board from 1971. Like, why do I even know this music? Okay? I don't know. Where are we? Yes. 3 more. We're almost there. Capricorn, let's make it a good one. Not the other day, whatever that was. That's over. Okay. Moving on. That's over, but that was the prediction for the year, Alexander. No, it was good. Maybe you just got to go watch it again. It's a good thing. It's good stuff. All right. Here we go. Capricorn. All right. Let's clear this deck. Get out of here. Get out of here, Sag. That was awesome. But you got to go. Okay. All right, Capricorn. What have we got? So Alexander's in February 2021. He's going to align these cards for you for a quantum reading. For his Capricorn family. I love me some Capricorn. Capricorns, they always come up when I don't want to move. And I'm laying on the couch. I'm like, just leave me alone. And click the side of the couch and they say, get to work, you lazy butthead. And I'm like, you're right. I was being a lazy butthead. Thank you. Leo and Capricorn, the unstoppable force of the Mazzaroth, of the chart. Good stuff. If you're a Capricorn, find yourself a Leo. If you're a Leo, find yourself a Capricorn. You two will be unstoppable. That is law. Not that, any two signs can't be unstoppable together. It's just, some people, it's like a, the rich get richer situation. They're just very, very, here's your downside, but that's your upside. Here's your upside. Well, that's my downside. They just, there's two signs that just, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Capricorn, what do we have? What do we have, Capricorn? Anytime. Do another one. It's not ready. It's not ready. Seriously? Oh, there goes Bane. See, what is that? Once I get to the end of the chart, once the video gets too long, I'm just like, yes, you need to eat more strawberries. A turkey sandwich with iceberg lettuce. This is a really good reading. And then he gets to this. Like, what? Just shut your mouth, bro. Just keep dropping the cards. What are you gonna, you know? All right. Anyways. Oh, my legs. Oh, God. It's not easy to sit this long without moving. And then it just looks weird if I get up and do a little dance. Even though people are like, get up, do the dance. Anyways. All right. So mind, body, spirit at the bottom of the deck. All right. Oh, okay. What do we have? We have completion. Oh, yeah. You missed the Aries reading. That was a long time ago. In a galaxy pretty close by. Anyways, we got completion, but we got the what is this? Okay, so good stuff, I guess. Ish. It's kind of weird. Completion, inner child. Let's call this integration. Integration station. You've integrated your inner child. That's what I like to see. It's just like, who are these men? Like, what is this? This is like literally this reading is just surrounded with these powerful male figures. Give me a second. Let's you go get yourself a drink. Yeah, integration. All right. So something's been healed with whoever this masculine figure is. Cough, cough, dad or grandpa, probably, obviously. Because we've got this emotional figure right here, the salt and pepper hair, and then we've got this other card right here with the gray hair. So, you know, something, either Capricorn is healing for the collective or healed for themselves or for their own sign with this masculine energy. Holy blammo. Okay. Because even when we look at the past, more dudes. Look at all these dudes. Like, what is going on? What is going on over there? Okay, so this is when things were moving very fast. So masculine energy was moving very quick, very aggressively. And then we see this timeline. We see this timeline to be our own counselor. So this decision, I feel like this has already been made, but I see this taking place during January. Hey, remember last time I did this and I meditated, I did this thing? Reminder, what's the overlay? Mind, body, spirit. Being your own guru, not having to look outside of yourself. Sorry, the validations, they make me burp. I know, it's so weird. He's already so weird, like, and he just gets weirder. What is this? Anyways, all the elements are on the table, and your family, your friends, everyone around you, your coworkers, they can see this. The magician, all the elements are on the table. Epic stuff. What are you hoping for? You're hoping for what you already are. Because who the heck would fear this? Oh, you know what I fear? I fear being a magical paladin that charges into battle, healing everybody and calling in the lightning. Whoever said that? You know what I fear? I fear calling in the lightning on those that I smite. No, I'm just kidding. It's not about smiting. Come on, this is unconditional love. But seriously, there's your angelic. This is epic. This is like this whole like side of the reading is like in Capricorn. Can we get more of that? Can we get more? Like, what is this? This is when I was like, wow, wow, wow. I get so kooky at the end. All right, anyways. Okay. It's good. Whew. All right. Oh God. I got like a dog fur in my eye. Going live for 2 hours and go. All right. So we see this card representing hard work. It also can represent the lower back, being annoyed from needing to forgive people and also from worrying about money. Okay. So maybe whatever's healed with dad or grandpa, or whatever this is, we get to have words with somebody. Maybe having those words with somebody. What if they take me out of the will or whatever? Well, who needs it? Who needs it? In actuality, don't let anybody limit your power based upon some, oh, we'll do this if you do that. Not that I see a ton of that, but for some, yeah, if he's saying it, he can see the future playing it. So there might be some sort of conversation that we have to have. Just have it with the highest intent that this is going to improve your reality, because holy wowzer, it does. There might be some sort of, whoever this person or persons are, and this repeating pattern of people that remind you of this person or persons, they're all the same person. They're all you. But anyways, this is this version of you that maybe triggered you a while ago. And this is done. Okay, this is done because it starts off with the completion. And then I see this card, just pay attention to your dreams. Normally this card, I don't like seeing it, but this is actually a really good, interpretation I'm getting from spirit right now as I sit here with you, is pay attention to your dreams, and you'll see that you're going to be healing this, or it's already healed. You're completing it. It's like, let's just say it's healed to 99%. There's just a little bit of oomph that you got to do for it. The pie is cooked. You just got to let it cool down so it doesn't burn your mouth. Okay? So pay attention to what's taking place in dream time. Pay attention to what you're dreaming about. And, maybe ask, wow, that's like when I put that card close to the camera, it's just like, oh, giant hand. Anyways, maybe ask your soul, your higher selves, whatever your vernacular is, the original creator of your soul, your other dimensional versions to help you. There's also Archangel Raziel, the Archangel of Dreamtime. So epic, Raz. Anyways, maybe ask for assistance from spirit and these functionalities of yourself, they're all you, to give you information on who this person is. If you don't know who it is, I feel like you do. Okay, but if you need that validation, there it is. Capricorn, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. You're your own guru. You got my mug, my family over there in the Carolinas. How you doing, ladies? I didn't get any Happy New Year greeting. I'm gonna be passive aggressive for a second. You didn't even tell me you loved me. You can be passive aggressive if you're not really, and you're joking around and you're pretending. That's the only time. Any other time, it's just like, what are you doing? Come on, brother, sister, come on. Get your stuff together. Stop that. What are you doing? See, I gotta bite my tongue. Sometimes I'm out in public and like, I hear that person be like, well, you don't love grandma or whatever it is. And I'm just like, oh, I wasn't passive aggressive. And I'm like, oh God, I just say that out loud, bro. You don't even know these people. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. Anyways, but the passive aggression has to stop. And like, what is that? Why can't we call people out for being passive aggressive? I feel like we should be able to. I feel like, I don't know you. You're right, but that was passive aggressive. Like, come on. But you don't want to do it. I know why you don't want to do it. Somebody might be in an abusive situation or something. You really can't. I know. They're all like, well, Alexander, don't tell them that. What if they do it? Don't do that. Okay? I was having fun. Yeah, you totally can. Come on, Alyssa. Alyssa's right. No. Come on. Like, I've got like both sides. Like, they're like, do it, don't do it. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. When they're passive aggressive, listen to your heart. Is that the one with the really weird video? No, that's Total Eclipse of the Heart. You guys ever seen that video? You look up the music video for Total Eclipse of the Heart. Like, I remember the song they used to play at my doctor's office. What am I watching right now? What am I actually watching on the YouTube right now? Anyways, Aquarius, we made it. We're almost there. 2 more signs. Mary's like, can you just do Pisces now? Okay. All right. It's almost your birthday. Happy birthday, Capricorn. It's almost your birthday, Aquarius. I got that song stuck in my head. Did I do that to you? I'm sorry. Like later on, like you guys gonna be walking around like, listen to you. Like, why am I singing that? Like, oh yeah, that crazy guy I watched drop tarot cards on YouTube. Roxette, that's who it is. Thank you, Teresa. Aquarius. Oh my God, an hour and 45 minutes. All right. Okay. All right, when I do Aquarius, it makes a rocket ship sound. Oh. Good. Good. It better be good. Well, it starts off mezzo-mez, which, that's like Italian for like, but it's good. It's very good. The whole, this little arky rainbow at the end, very, very good. This guy's at the bottom. I don't know what he's doing there. Okay. You got to do this. Oh, yeah? You think so? I have to? Not so much. All right. New beginning, but something is not being done on this new beginning. There's something that needs to be learned. There's a little bit of schooling. There's something that needs to be done, Aquarius. So let's pay attention. Pay attention to what you're thinking about. Maybe go into a meditative state. Maybe drop cards on this. If you don't know how to drop cards, maybe have somebody drop cards on this. Ding, 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 galactictarot.com. I'm just kidding, guys. But seriously, though. He gets kooky at the end. Anyways. So new beginning, there's something that you want to learn, figure out what you want to learn, okay? Just don't, you don't want to sit there forever and be like, well, I had these 2 ideas in the early parts of 2021, but I just decided to keep going to work. Anyways, all right. Emotionally, the counselor, you're your own counselor. Congratulations. This has to do with the new beginning. Guess what? If you're your own counselor, that means that you can be other people's counselors. And a lot of times, I see this stuff. I see people, they either take this course, they do this, or they do that, and they clearly can counsel people, but they think they're not ready. Here's the deal with that. You're always going to have people that are either, watching your videos or like they find you, they see you just, maybe a foot, an inch, 2 feet, a mile ahead of them on the same journey that they're on. They're of your archetype. They're of your soul origin, whatever the heck it is. There's always going to be people that every single one of us, wherever we are, or however weird of a situation they seem to be in, there's always somebody that helps somebody else by just even existing. So with this whole thing, with this, Aquarius whole reading, with this Hierophant here, you can counsel. You can counsel others, you can counsel yourselves. That's the message here, okay? Because this shows in the physical, something going on with sleep. So we're going to transmute this now, but something going on with sleep of, what am I thinking about? You're thinking about this career choice. You're thinking about this class or this course that you want to take. So do it, all right? Because what do we see going forward? These 2 cards that are connected. Well, I have the money in my bank account, but I just don't know which one to do. This is this whole, once again, this card coming up. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself, connected to this money. Okay. So look at this money. Whatever needs to be invested, whether it's energy or time or money, they're all forms of energy. Whatever needs to be invested, look at whatever needs to be invested as it's all going to return to you. At least that should be the ground floor in worst case scenario land, which you should never have a worst case scenario. But that's something that Connie taught me with, like, with the Reiki course, or whatever, the tarot course, all those things I did with her. She's like, whatever money you invest is guaranteed to return to you. You'll have that many people, just like it'll come up in conversation and you'll book that many sessions. So when I see this, like this, if there's any worry about, like, well, how do I make this transition from this job to this job, and where does this come from? This says that you have the money, put the money into it, and this combo with this card is like basically, spirit promising you it's going to return to you, and it can return way more than just paying for itself and making it free, is what I see. How do people see you? People see you happy. So that's awesome. So Alexander's in February 2021, and he's looking. People see you happy this month, so be happy this month. Epic, awesome, great. Hopes or fears? All right. Fearing, just standing still. This person stands still with their money. This person stands still with their money. This combinations of cards. This person is about to start a new beginning, but they're not starting it. So it's like literally tic-tac-toe right across. Make this decision. You will thank yourself. And if you do it because Alexander said, well, Alexander told me to do it, you'll thank me. You're welcome. Anyways, you have all the elements on the table. It's looking fantastic here. It's looking fantastic. You got all the elements on the table. You're making this offering of love. Now the horse is moving. End of the month, the horse is moving. It can move soon, though. And the cup floweth over. When you take this course, when you learn this thing, when you start whatever this journey is, that's going to start eventually anyways. The cup floweth over. Epic position. Having the Ace of Cups. Just awesome. All right, that's it. We're all done. We'll see you next week. No, just kidding, Pisces. He's like, wait. You kids. All right. Anyways, Aquarius, good stuff. Good stuff. The cup floweth over. You just got to initiate. That's all. What is this thing that makes your heart sing? It sounds like a song. What is this thing that makes your heart sing? Okay. What is this thing that makes your heart sing? What is it? Veronica, you got this. You got it. You got this. And don't say that. The money is coming. We don't say we're trying to have money come in. We say the money's coming. The fastest way to have the money come is to say it's already there. But sometimes, that's not in alignment with people's belief structure. So, the money is at least coming. You want to put things in a state where the spell is bringing it to you, minimum. But the proper way to activate the spell is by saying we already have it. Ba-boom. And are there other ways that I want to talk about that to really teach you the magic? Yeah, but we don't want to get the video shut down. So save that for the Patreon. A big shout out to the Patreons, by the way. You guys are freaking so epic. Charlie, thank you for signing up. New patron. Freaking love you guys. Oh, we made it, Pisces. Your heart sing. Makes your heart sing? What makes your heart sing? What did you want to do when you were 6 years old? What did you want to do when you were 10 years old? What did your inner child want to do? I guarantee you that makes your heart sing. So barring that's not just literally only I want to be an astronaut, and there's something that you can actually do here now, finding what your inner child wants to do is always the next best step to life purpose. Okay, Pisces, here we go. Here we go. Those patient Pisces. Pisceans. What's that? Stop that. You're embarrassing yourself. Okay, anyways, moving on. Not you, Pisces. I'm talking to myself out loud. Very, very good. Very Oh, this is like, what is this? We go up, we go down, we go back up again. All right. Anyways, Pisces, welcome, welcome. Yes. All right. Once again, fighting, quarreling. We're not arguing, we're just debating. All right. We'll pay attention to that. It's on the radar. It's on the radar. All right. Yeah, not really the way I like to start off my readings, but you know, when it's there, it's there. You know, the cat's out of the freaking bag. All right. So this is the mind causing issues on the body. This isn't possible with the inner child in the suit, but the inner child's down on their side. So my question is, what is going on, Pisces? And it might not be going on, and it might never have to go on. We're looking at this reading from the future. Basically, we're tuning in on January before January's happened. So this doesn't need to take place. All right. So, you know, that's why it's like, you know, sometimes people say, oh, that was a bad reading. And this was, and I'm like, none of this can be bad, because by us getting the warning, we transmute it. So I see this inner child on the side. So like already, Alexander's just letting you know the importance of keeping the inner child in the suit, in the body. When I see these two cards together, this like basically makes me think like, did you have like a weird conversation, or did something weird happen with family over the holiday and you're still hanging on to it? Or it's got you feeling a certain way, or somebody was maybe, you know, passive aggressive or just straight up aggressive. You know, something's taking place that made the inner child go into the closet or go under the bed to hide and say, let me know when the bad man or woman is gone. So, you know, reach under there with your arm of light and love and pull that inner child out and put it inside your heart, okay? Because there we go with the emotional. We got this card that represents just love, epic, awesome love. And then in the physical, we get this justice card. So, you know, if people doing wrong things to you, whether they're family, whether they're friends, they're going to deal themselves the hand that they want to be dealt. Plain and simple. So just, you know, release whatever this is, be in your loving energy, and just allow. Don't, you know, sometimes like people do the wrong thing, and then I see other people like wait for something to happen. They'll be like, they'll get theirs. And like, that's not the way it works. Like, you just got to release it because they're you. So by like saying like that, it's just bad magic. You just need to just release it. And if they need to be dealt something, they'll deal it to themselves. It's not your job. You're not the judge, jury, and executioner, okay? Regardless of what they did. They're you, okay? And just, you know, we can be vibrations of parts of those three that I mentioned, but we're not, like, no one's supposed to be all three. Like, just like, I judge you, you're bad, I do this, you know, that's why when I do my work, just to, you know, I do my spiritual work, and this is totally like, you know, some people are like, what the heck is he even talking about? It doesn't matter. For the people that know what I'm talking about, when I do my spiritual energy work, you know, I used to be like, oh, this is bad. Let me just get rid of it and cross over, put it into the light. I don't do any of that anymore, because what I do now is I basically bring it, all right, let me bring it to court. Let me bring it to a court of these powerful ascended masters and let them judge it, because who am I to judge it? What if there's something in this present moment of me, you know, considering this thing a demon or dark or evil? What if it's not? What if it's not? What if it's a wolf in sheep's clothing? So I know that's like basically nothing to do with this reading, mind you, but while he's just holding up this card. Or maybe it does, because this is the card of spiritual learning. So maybe some of you Pisceans needed to hear that. All right, so there's something that you wanted to learn in the past. That is time to learn now, because you still haven't learned it. And oh my God, he threw the card. Don't throw your cards, Alexander. Don't tell me what to do. All right, anyways. Heading towards victory. But why hasn't this victory happened? Somebody was a turd in the punch bowl in the past. Let's just reenact this conversation so you can find it in your mind's eye. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to go to school for this. Oh, I'm thinking of starting to make this music. Oh, I don't know why I sound like Russell Crowe right now in the past, but here we go. We're going around the world fighting people. I'm just kidding. Back on track. We're losing people, Alexander. We're down to 34. Anyways, we're having a good time. If you don't like it, then fine. 33. Good. Get out of here. Who needs you? I'm sorry, baby. Come back. Whatever. I have a good time. You know what? We're going to continue to have a good time. Anyways, let's have this conversation. Here we go. All right, hold on. Let's make them face each other. I'm going to start making this type of music. It's stupid. You can't even sing. Okay, so that's what happened in the past. Something along the lines of that. You wanted to do this thing, and somebody told you couldn't do this thing. That was the turd in the punch bowl. Okay? You're heading towards victory, so just dissolve whatever that is. Who's Bane? It's the guy from Batman with the thing on his face. Yes. I'm sorry, I don't know. Anyways, do the thing. What is that thing you wanted to do? Just do it. Moving on. How do people view you? This was a card that was in what? Aries? Taking it home. Once again, the 2 months connected. We've got March connected to April here. Queen of Pentacles in this position. We've got this Queen of Fire in this very watery sign. So people view you. This is a businesswoman. This is, obviously just somebody in the feminine energy. Also, if you're a guy watching this and you're a Pisces, somebody just doing things to help the world, to save a particular sect of animals, or to shift something for the better with their abundance when that abundance is there. That abundance is there when you decide to do this thing, which you decided not to do when you told this person about in the past. So locating that. Hopes or fears, Pisces. Okay, what do we have? Hoping to go on a vacation. Who isn't, right? No, seriously though. Hoping for the completion of a journey, because no one's going to fear this. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of fearing, well, if I complete this journey, then the next one begins, and I'm familiar with this one, but I'm not getting that with your sign right now. I'm getting you're hoping to complete this segment, hoping to find this thing, hoping that the wheel of fortune is the wheel of Dharma, not the wheel of karma, and it is. Yeah, double big thumbs up. This is the wheel of Dharma. You're a good person. You've done good things. So good things are going to happen to you. So if something took place in the past and you're wondering if is this karma, is this dharma, just release it and allow for just epic things to happen. Because this is really the only weird card I've seen other than that person from the past. Mind you, find that Page of Swords and, remove the weight from your balloon, even if it's just temporarily. Anyways, crying over spilled milk. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Yep. But just, having that stubborn optimism in your day-to-day work life as you do this thing, as you learn this thing that it seems like there's not a lot of money can come from it. There is a lot of money that can come from it. And certain people's belief structures are limiting and preventing some of you from doing this thing, maybe for a little while longer, but this is the path towards victory. So, Pisces, find this to then march towards, boom, just abundance, a dancing bread. Well, it froze. Not going to repeat it all. It should all still be backed up on YouTube. Everything was good on my end. It might have been your internet connection. So just, once this post, just rewind it and you find that. What is this? Oh, yeah. What up, Queen? Queen's in the building. Happy New Year, family. Happy New Year, all of you. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Please, can we just slam down on that like button for me? I love you guys so very much. We got the Patreon page. Thank you to all the patrons. Energy jewelry's at crystalcurrent.com. Sessions can be booked and scheduled right into my schedule at galactictarot.com. I'll see you guys very soon. We have so much content planned for this month. So like I said, remember to hit that bell notification icon. Thank you. That was a loving thank you. Thank you guys. Love you. Happy New Year.